Hello, my name is Darvis Sims. I'm an American Council on Exercise certified personal trainer with over 30 years of experience in the health and fitness industry. I'm also a world champion, four-time world champion powerlifter over the age of 60. I also hold 2 world records in powerlifting. So I know what it takes to be healthy, fit, and strong as you age. My mission and the mission behind these videos is to show you the exercises it takes to stay healthy, fit, strong, and independent all your life. 7 basic exercises to help you keep your muscle mass and your strength as you age. And it's never too late to start weight training, because weight training is one of the most proven ways of helping you to keep your muscle mass and your strength as you age. People well into their 90s have shown improvements in muscle mass and strength when they start weight training on a regular basis. Now, these 7 exercises that I'm going to show you are going to target the major muscle groups in your body. And this routine should be performed 2 to 3 times a week. And it shouldn't take you any more than about 30 minutes to complete this routine. It's called the lat pull down. Now, lat pull downs targets and develops the muscles of the upper back. So here we go. I like to use the long bar attachment. Basically, it clips on, clip it onto the lat pull down machine. Adjust the weight, get a weight to where you can do 8 to 10 repetitions, where the last 2 to 3 repetitions should be fairly difficult to complete. Then you know you're in the right resistance range. Now, adjust the knee pad to where you can wedge yourself under here. So I like to go just a little bit wider than shoulder width on my lat pull down on the attachment. This is the hand attachment. That's what I like to use when I put my hand. So sit down under this machine. Make sure that your arms, you start from the position where your arms are fully extended. Pull this bar down right below your chin and all the way up. Now on this exercise, you want to make sure that when you pull, you're not leaning back. Basically, it's if I'm trying to make my chest come up and meet this bar. And you should feel this exercise in your upper back. So I want you to do 10 repetitions of this for 2 to 3 sets. Demonstrate is called a dumbbell chest press. Now, the dumbbell chest press targets the muscles of the chest, front of the shoulders, and the triceps. So here's the proper form. So I like to take a dumbbell and place it on each knee, move back on the seat on this bench, and as I lay back, I pull the dumbbells up into proper position, which is right over my chest. I press up to the peak of a triangle, down to the base. Up to the peak of the triangle, down to the base. So you want to select a resistance or weight in which you can do 8 to 10 repetitions, in which the last 2 to 3 repetitions should be fairly difficult to complete. Next exercise that I'm going to demonstrate is going to be a combination of a cable row combined with a squat. Now, this works the entire body. Also, it works the upper back muscles, legs, and core. So watch this. So I take my V attachment. First I adjust the pulley to where the pulley is about waist height. Then I use a V attachment. Then I select the resistance in which I can do 8 to 10 repetitions, in which the last 2 to 3 repetitions should be fairly difficult to complete. Now I step back far enough to the weight's completely off the stack when I start. So my feet are about shoulder width apart, chest is up and elevated. I go down into a squat until my legs are parallel with the floor, my thighs are parallel with the floor. I come up and then I row. Squat down, extend those arms, come up, row. Again, it's as if I'm trying to open up my chest. I open up my chest, drop my shoulders, and pull this bar into my midsections, therefore squeezing my lats, my shoulder blades together. And there. Now this exercise also works the quads. As you can see, I'm squatted in a position where my quads are parallel with the floor. I come up and I pull. That way I'm working quads, and you have to keep your core tight to keep your balance. And I'm also working the upper back. This is a great exercise if you're pushed for time. There again, I want you to do 2 to 3 sets of 10 repetitions of this exercise. The fourth exercise I want to demonstrate, we call lateral raises. Now lateral raises develops the muscle and strength in your shoulders. So I like to start with my feet about shoulder width apart. It's like bending my knees, chest up. And my elbows, if you notice, are bent slightly. So I lead with my elbows as I bring my hands up about shoulder width and back down. Now you don't need a lot of weight with this exercise. So you want to select, there again, a resistance in which you can do 8 to 10 repetitions, and the last 2 to 3 should be fairly difficult to complete with proper form. So it looks like this. Up, shoulder width, shoulder height, and down. Up, shoulder height, and down. Now a lot of people like to lock their elbows out on this and go up like this. This puts too much locked elbows puts too much stress on the joints. So you want to keep a soft bend in the elbow, lead with those elbows up and down. There again, you want to do 2 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions. The fifth exercise I call dumbbell curls. There again, you want your feet about shoulder width apart, slight bend in your knees, and keep your chest elevated throughout this exercise. So I like to start with with my palms facing each other. My arms are completely extended, my palms are facing in. And as I curl the dumbbell, I come up and I open up my hand and back down. So come up, open up that hand and back down. Come up, turn that hand and back down. So you want to do 8 to 10 repetitions in which each hand in which the last 2 to 3 repetitions should be fairly difficult to complete. Now you want to make sure you get full extension on these exercises, on this exercise, because that will work the complete length of your bicep. So this is an exercise for developing the strength of your biceps. So you're going to take a V attachment, put the pulley to its highest position, select the resistance in which you can do, guess what? 8 to 10 repetitions, in which the last 2 to 3 repetitions should be fairly difficult to complete. Now, proper body position in this is, there again, my feet about shoulder width apart, slight bend in my knees, and watch this. I pull my elbows back at my side, keeping my chest up, and I'm pressed straight down. And watch it. Looks like my elbows are stapled to my side. And you want to do 8 to 10 repetitions, in which the last 2 repetitions are difficult to complete. Now what you do not want to do is swing this weight out here and down. You're not doing anything but working shoulders and shoulders and lats at that point. You want to concentrate on the triceps by keeping your shoulders locked in at your side, pressing straight down. And final exercise I'm going to demonstrate today is called the front dumbbell squat. Now, front dumbbell squats targets the muscles of the legs and the glutes. And when we're doing leg exercises, we're going to take the reps just a little bit higher. So this time on this exercise, we're going to do 10 to 12 repetitions, in which the last 2 to 3 repetitions should be fairly difficult to complete with proper form. And here's what proper form looks like. I'm going to show you a couple positions so you can see what proper form looks like. So first, I take this dumbbell and I cross both of my hands over the handle, and I hold it right up under my chin. And I get my legs about shoulder width apart, keeping my chest up. I take a deep breath in, inhale, squat, exhale coming up. So I inhale going down, filling my lungs and my stomach up with air, which helps to stabilize your lower back and your core during this exercise. So here's what it looks like from the side. Feet about shoulder width, chest up. And I'm gonna keep my chest up throughout this exercise. Take a deep breath. And if you notice, I'm squatting until my thighs are just about parallel with the floor. So here again, let me show you another rep. Now what you don't want to do is on this exercise is down at the bottom is to round your back, because that can cause injury to your back. So, and that's where the breathing comes in. Breathing helps you to stabilize your spine at the bottom. So I take a deep breath in, drop down into that squat, and notice that my lower back keeps its natural position and up. There again, you want to do 2 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions with this exercise.